Hello and welcome to Shot Clock, Lamphere's longest running sports talk show. I'm your host, Mr. Adam Woolley. Today on the show we're going to talk John Beilein. We're also going to talk some NBA Finals and then answer the question, who had a better game winner? Was it Kawhi Leonard or Damian Lillard? But before we get to all of that good stuff, let's take a moment to acknowledge our panelists today. We have Mr. KJ Whitman, Mr. Jonah Soup, and Mr. Bradley Oltersdorf.
Brad.
Of the Outdoor Channel show, Bradley Oltersdorf Outdoors. It's great. Check it out on YouTube. All right? So now we're going to get on with the Shot Clock show itself and talk a little college basketball. The Michigan community was shocked and saddened to hear that John Beilein was going to accept the job at Cleveland in the NBA. Guys, what is his legacy? Is he one of the all-time greats at Michigan? Or is it just another guy who's going to be leaving and they'll find a replacement for him, no problem? KJ, your 24 seconds starts now.
He's going to be a legend to Michigan. He had a great career at Michigan. He went to 2 national titles.
Never won it. He went to 2.
He won 2 Big Ten tournament titles. He won 2 Big Ten titles. And he had an overall record of 278 and 150. So that's a good record for a coach. And I think he's created a lot of all-stars that went to the NBA. And so
he's created NBA players, not all-stars.
I think he was a legend for Michigan.
That's Cleveland's hope, too, is that he's going to create a lot of all-stars. But, Jonah, you seem to not be convinced that his lasting legacy is that of greatness. Tell me why.
Well, I just feel like, all right, so before he came in as coach, the Michigan Wolverines weren't the most pristine as they are today. So I feel like he helped us get out of a rough start. So he made us good, but once we got to that top tier level, up to when we could win championships, he just he didn't prevail. We had so much star talent, and he just couldn't bring us all together to actually win that
he just couldn't
NCAA championship. So that's why I feel like he wasn't the greatest.
Sometimes
but he definitely
player that brings you.
He made Michigan what they are today, but he never really capped
Brad,
it.
you're going to get the final say on this. John Beilein's legacy, in your opinion, that of greatness or that of he's all right?
Okay, he was of greatness, but he did not do his job here at Michigan. Michigan always brings in coaches to win national championships, and he failed to do that.
Then why did we keep him for 12 years?
Because we were this close. Because he hasn't taken us there. He was a good coach.
We're inches away from it sometimes. We just couldn't get there. He was a good coach. His record shows he was a good coach, but he was not 100% as a coach. He still needs that little extra oomph, I would say.
That's like making the playoffs with the Cavs but not winning the championship.
For the record, KJ, I'm with you. I think he was an outstanding basketball coach, and he's going to be sorely missed after making that jump to the NBA. And speaking of which, we're going to be making our jump to the NBA, talking NBA Finals. It's down to the 4 teams out of the East and the West, and they're going to clash in that championship in just a couple weeks here. So, guys, here's what I want to know. Who do you think it's going to be representing the East, and who do you think is going to be representing the West in those NBA Finals? KJ, 24 seconds starts now.
I have Golden State Warriors, and I got the Toronto Raptors all day. Kawhi is going to lock up Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak. I think he's going to lock him up with his enormous large hands and play the great defense like he has. So I think he's going to lock him up and keep him limited to points. And then Milwaukee has an alright point guard, but Kyle Lowry is so much better. And as you can see, the Raptors are going to the finals. Finals winners.
No, the
Toronto Raptors.
No, that's wrong.
The NBA talk is heated. So, Jonah, who do you think it's going to be? Your 24 seconds starts now.
We got KJ over here saying, Kawhi's going to lock up, Antetokounmpo or whatever. But, wasn't that the Celtics game plan? They we have Al Horford that can play defense on him. And then look what happened. Look what happened. Giannis still prevails. You can't bet against Giannis. Giannis is going to the championship. And you know,
Giannis is gonna
on the
win,
West
though.
side, you know, it's not as competitive.
Listen. Al Horford's never won.
He's a great defense player.
of the year. Kawhi Leonard.
Doesn't matter. That was other season.
It doesn't matter.
The Warriors is not this season. That's not.
Oh my God!
Trailblazers
Oh my
championship
God!
as well.
Imagine saying not winning a defensive player.
It doesn't matter this season. Doesn't mean he's doing good this season.
Oh my God! You
Means
are
previous
you
season.
are
Size
not-
and speed.
Jonah, real
kidding.
quickly, your West prediction is?
The Warriors. I'd rather see the Trailblazers, but the Warriors are going to
Gotcha. All right, Brad, you get the final say on this topic as well. Out of these selections of teams, who do you think is going to be in the NBA Finals?
I have Warriors versus the Raptors. The Warriors are going to win in game 5 or 6, but because
What happened last night?
Yeah.
It's not going to be a sweep.
all Toronto teams choke
not
when
gonna
they
be a
are in
sweep.
the playoffs, and the Raptors are going to be one of them.
Drake,
they always choke.
Drake reversed the curse by repping
Doesn't matter.
the Sixers.
Doesn't matter.
He repped the
No,
Sixers.
the Raptors
in
are going to
Game
lose.
7. Hey,
And
listen.
Golden State, they have KD out right now, but they're going to make it to the championship
Yeah.
and win a big time.
Yeah.
When
Go to the championship
When Curry has 9 threes in a
KJ,
game,
I gotta
that's
know
crazy.
Right now. I got to know right now. Is that a lyric in some Drake song? Because I don't know the Drake catalog well enough to know. Did he ever say, something to the effect of like, "Yo, I reversed the curse"? Did he say anything like that?
Not in his song. So it was on Instagram story where he posted a video of him wearing
76ers
76ers shorts
Yeah.
and said, "I reversed the curse," and Kawhi Leonard came up with a big game winner.
We all know that it was Justin Bieber who reversed it.
All right.
So, you're talking about game winners. We had a couple of outstanding game winners that are up for debate. So, what we need to do is solve it. Whose was better? Was it Kawhi Leonard's or was it Damian Lillard's game winner that takes the cake and was the best game winner of these playoffs? KJ, your 24 seconds starts now.
Shh, let me talk.
right,
Okay,
let me
listen. Kawhi Leonard's was better. Listen, this is why. Joel Embiid, who is freakishly tall, and he has long arms
Kawhi's
too.
freakishly tall.
Kawhi was falling away, shot it over him.
He was basically
and
behind the
still-
net.
Yeah, and still
Barely went
made
in.
it. Damian
Barely
Lillard was he was kind of
Barely
fading
went in.
away too, and it was pretty far.
Yeah, it was
but
pretty
it
far.
wasn't over a tall, freaky center.
All right. Ooh, I can't wait to expose you right now. I can't wait to expose you right now.
Paul George doesn't have great defense. He's shown that in the series against Trailblazers.
but that
He
one
doesn't
shot
have
was-
great
all right,
defense.
come on.
Jonah is chomping at the bit. He wants to get his 24 seconds.
All right, let me
We will
talk.
Make him wait no longer. Jonah, 24 seconds starts now.
Let me talk, KJ. All right, so they're saying, Joel Embiid's tall or whatever, but the ratio of Kawhi Leonard to Joel Embiid is like Damian Lillard to Paul George's. So you're telling me from the logo, basically, on the side from the logo, fadeaway shot right at the buzzer, Damian Lillard pops it right over Paul George's head, and that boy literally swishes nothing but net.
It's
you're telling
easier
me
to
that
shoot
wasn't
straight on than it is from the side.
That is
No,
true.
it's not. The 3-point in the corner is way easier.
Yes,
No,
it
it's
is.
not.
Yes,
It's
it
literally
is.
an easier
On
shot.
the side-
It's easier.
on the
The
side-
coach
saying
has
you're
not
making a
teach
free
us. The
throw.
coach
That's
has
harder
not
than
teach us.
shooting from the
on
corner.
the side,
The coach has
on the
not teached
side,
us
you
that the
have
corner is
no
the best
way
shot.
to hit the ball.
Exactly.
Let's
On
see
the
if we have an
straight
arbiter right now who can break this tie. Brad,
Well, we already
break
know
this tie. 24 seconds starts now.
Kawhi Leonard's shot
I'm
was
right,
better.
of course.
He was in the
How is that
corner,
right?
basically
It's
behind the
not-
net. He shot and it bounced a few times.
guys are
It added so
professional
much
NBA
suspense to the game. It bounced 4 times, I think it was.
It's
4
not-
or 5
it's not
times.
suspense.
And it added so much suspense to the game.
Exactly.
And when they made it, everybody went wild.
It's not
Kawhi's was
it's not
1,000 times better.
Same
Hey,
Damian Lillard
listen,
sizing up
listen.
Paul George with 4
This
seconds on the
was
clock,
in
and then
game 7.
Exactly. If he didn't make this, they were out. Well, if he didn't make this, they were out of the
Which one was a better shot?
They already won the
Exactly.
series, basically. This was game 7.
Now this was some spirited talk, fellas. This was a really great show. I like the way you guys came out firing on all cylinders. Let me say this about that last shot, though. The the Lillard shot looked kind of like Howard Shields at the SAD game. You know what I mean? It was a little bit of, I don't know. It's up for debate. But let me tell you, great show today. Excellent job. Until the next time we are here on Shot Clock, this is Mr. Willie telling you this edition of Shot Clock has officially expired.